Kissimmee, Florida, and I'm with Brett Messer. He plays on Infamous, but more focused today on Virtua Paintball. So what is that?
So Virtua Paintball is a brand new paintball video game. It's the most realistic paintball virtual experience that's ever existed. Also, I believe, don't quote me on this, the first fully cross-platform paintball video game. So, yeah, booth is rocking. Everyone can come in and try the game.
So obviously video games have taken over all of the US and other countries, but what makes your game different than other ones that were already out there?
One of the big things is the level of integration that we have with the actual world of real paintball. So the products from all of the favorite companies, you know, the league with the NXL, and just trying to create an experience that feels really true to the actual game. Feels really true to when people play a sports video game or a shooting video game and try to combine all of those worlds together and using really modern video game technology. So I'd say that's probably one of the biggest things is it's good timing on our part. So there were some really good paintball video games in the past, but 15 years ago we just didn't have the technology that we have now.
Sure.
So we've been very fortunate to use, like, you know, a really robust video game network, so to speak, to build our game, and so it's just been really nice.
So this might sound stupid. Is this like a game that you go and buy, or is this like a streaming thing? Like, how do you get this game?
Absolutely. So right now you can only play the game here at World Cup. Next week, I believe we're looking at Friday, but we haven't announced an actual date yet. We'll be moving on to Steam. And so Steam is the biggest platform where people host their games, and you're able to, if it costs money, you'd be able to pay for it, download it. You know, a lot of PC games through there. And then in March, we'll move to full cross-platform compatibility, so we'll also be on Xbox and PlayStation Store as well.
Okay.
So yeah, so
That's exciting.
Yeah. So, you know, that kind of covers the really major gaming systems that everybody uses. So
How much does your game cost to, like, if they come to your booth, do they have to pay? Like, how does that work?
100% free. It's free to play in the booth. It's free to download it online. The game will never cost money. So
all right.
yeah,
Good for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what else do you want to talk about as far as the game goes? Anything unique or specs that you want to talk about? You kind of hit all the high points already, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the game's been in development for 3 years. It's completely designed and developed by professional paintball players, which I think makes us very unique to some of the other paintball experiences that have existed. So we're going to stop at nothing until the paintball experience part of it is perfect. So, and that includes a plethora of game modes that are not just tournament paintball. So we know that in order to attract newer people that aren't paintballers into this game, we need to provide some interesting things that, you know, will hook in other crowds. So we're looking at what's popular in other video games and other industries. So really trying to take a holistic look at the whole thing.
And just curious, where did you come up with this idea? Like,
so a teammate of mine, I play in Europe on Manchester Firm, and I played with my business partner, Remy Lacombe. He's from France, and he showed me the game. He had been working on it about a year ago, and so he struck up a conversation, you know, and he's like, oh, I love everything. We should be partners. And so I had to come on, do the business. So it's he and I, and then our development team. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you go stop by the Virtua Paintball booth. It's the big red and black tent as you're entering into the site. And I'm excited to see where Virtua Paintball goes. Thank you for your time, Brett.
Thank you. Come by and play anytime.
I will.